Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Friday Show. I'm Colin Aguirre bringing you world news. Russia has launched a massive missile attack on Ukraine. Here's what you need to know. It was a huge missile attack on Kyiv, where even though Ukraine was able to shoot down 18 missiles, more than 5 struck the city. The attack was sent from multiple directions simultaneously, sending the city into anarchy. 9 of the missiles were sent from the Black Sea, 6 were sent by aircraft, and 3 were sent on land. And those are just the ones that were shot down. Russia also hit a U.S.-made Patriot missile defense system. No one knows why they did this, but the U.S. will not be retaliating and involving themselves in the war. The damage was thankfully minimal, and the system still operates, and the most important feature of it, the radar, is fully intact. It will be an exciting summer to see how Ukraine strikes back after this major attack. Now to Jack with National News.
Thanks, Colin. The artificial intelligence company OpenAI, the multi-billion-dollar company responsible for creating the ChatGPT program, has been looked into by lawmakers for an increasingly long time. Though it didn't seem very dangerous until students ranging from middle schoolers to college attendants started using the program to write papers for their assignments. Now, the current CEO of OpenAI is also being called on by Congress to discuss new rules and guidelines for the tool and other programs that are able to do the same. The current Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, and the President will be meeting Tuesday to discuss what the government could do in the face of the $31.4 trillion debt ceiling. Though the two leaders are cutting it way too close, as the current debt in the U.S. is already past the ceiling by about $6 billion. Though the most likely way to decrease the debt would be to end the Republican-imposed tax cut that was instituted in both the presidential terms of Donald Trump and George Bush. I hear that Wyatt has news about an unexpected hero after this quick commercial break.
An American Metal roof just makes sense. Not only is it permanent, unlike asphalt, it's also guaranteed. And with all the colors and styles available, American Metal roofs are stunning. Visit our photo gallery at AmericanMetalRoofs.com and see for yourself. And no, they're not noisy in the rain and they don't attract lightning. Your American Metal roof will attract the admiring gaze of friends and neighbors, though. Learn more today. Call 844-METAL-ROOFS or visit our website at
Welcome back. I'm Wyatt. A 13-year-old boy is being credited with saving his little sister's life with a slingshot. A 17-year-old crept out of the woods near the boy's house and attempted to kidnap the 8-year-old girl, putting his hand around her mouth. After witnessing this, her brother ran downstairs and shot at the man, hitting him in the chest and the head. The man was later caught at a gas station, still suffering from the injuries. A bear was caught in a tree in a Traverse City neighborhood. The bear took four tranquilizer shots to bring the bear down. After the bear got hit with the fourth one, it fell on a mattress that was laid out by one of the local civilians to ensure the bear would have a safe landing. A group of wildlife experts responded to the call about a bear in a tree, and the event ended up taking a couple hours to resolve. The issue of marijuana sales, recreational or medical, has always been controversial. That is especially true in Montrose. In April, a city ordinance reduced the distance between a marijuana dispensary and the local schools from 1,000 feet to 750 feet. This was an especially controversial idea. More recently, the city voted not to ban recreational marijuana stores and repeat previous ordinances that authorized the business. The proposal failed by only 8 votes, which allowed the continued sale of marijuana in Montrose. To add to the controversy was the fact that a no vote really meant yes, and that a yes vote really meant to ban recreational marijuana facilities. Anecdotal evidence suggests that many voters were confused because the yes and no votes carried an inverse relationship. Some people thought a no vote meant recreational sales would be banned. In reality, it only meant that banning these stores would not happen. And after the break, you will hear from Noah and Owen with sports. You are watching The Friday Show.
an overgrown tree that needs trimming? How about one that just needs to go? To get the job done quickly, call your friends at Powell & Sons Tree Service. With decades of experience, the best equipment, and a 30-foot cherry picker, wow, that thing's enormous. Call Powell & Sons Tree Service at 810-597-6465. That's 810-597-6465. And like them on Facebook, Powell & Sons Tree Service.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Noah Gross, bringing you a professional sports rundown. The Michigan Panthers fell off completely, losing 3 games straight. The Panthers started out hot, going 2-0, and were ranked the 3rd best team. But then they fell apart. They lost their last 3 games, the most recent being against the Pittsburgh Maulers by a final score of 23-7. Next up for the Michigan win will be the Birmingham Stallions, who are currently ranked 3rd in the South region. Kickoff is slated for 4 p.m. at Ford Field. The Detroit Tigers are currently 19-22 in the season and are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Tigers just finished up a series with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they split the series by scores of 4-0 to 8-0. The Tigers will start a series with the Washington Nationals stretching from Friday to Sunday. Best of luck and go Tigers. That's going to do it for professional sports. Now over to Owen with Hometown Sports. Owen?
Thanks, Noah. Hello, everyone. I'm Owen with Hometown Sports. The boys varsity baseball team is currently 13-9 on the year and 10-4 in the MMAC conference. On Monday, the Rams hosted the Railroaders of Durand. The Rams sadly lost both games. On Tuesday, the Rams traveled to Genesee Christian to face off the Soldiers. The Rams won the first game with a final tally of 17-6 and won the second game with the final score of 16-12. Up next, the Rams will host the Tigers of Bendel tonight. The girls' varsity softball team is currently 14-10 on the year with 1 tie. They are 9-3 in the MMAC conference. On Monday, the Lady Rams traveled to Durand to take on the Railroaders. Lady Rams played 2 great games and won both ends of the doubleheader. In the first game, the Lady Rams won by a commanding 17-0 and won another one with a 17-1 final tally. The Lady Rams also played Tuesday at Mount Morris and won both with ease. In the first one, they won with the final score of 15-0, and in the second game, they won 17-0. Up next, the Lady Rams will host the Tigers of Bendel tonight. The girls' varsity soccer team is currently 10-2 on the year and 5-2 in the MMAC conference. On Monday, the Lady Rams traveled to Durand and won the game with ease after they mercied the Railroaders with an 8-0 victory. Last night, the Lady Rams hosted the Tigers of Cairo and got the victory with another mercy of an 8-0 score. Up next, the Lady Rams will travel to Byron to take on the Eagles on Monday. That's going to do it for Hometown Sports. Now over to Austin to daily announcements.
Good afternoon. I'm Austin, back with this week's school announcements. The competitive gaming team will be competing in states finals this weekend. Congratulations to the team for making it this far. A new Segment 1 driver's education class will be held from July 10th to the 25th in Montrose. Cost of class is $375. Students have to be at least 14 years and 8 months old to register. See Ms. Delaney for a contract. If you have any other questions about broadcasting, please visit MDM-TV.com for updated schedules, pictures, and digital media announcements. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. That's all for today. Now, good afternoon.
Thanks, Austin. And thank you all for tuning in to the Friday show. This will be our last show of the year, so I'd like to thank our crew, from our talent to cameras, and of course, our control room. Thank you all to our viewers for a successful year and many more to come. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the fall. As always, I've been Colin Rugger with the Friday show. Thank you. Have a good night.